Hey, Motorman here. I'm at Wesley Chapel, Harley-Davidson, and I'm going to take a Switchback for a ride. I think they made this bike between 2012 and 2014 only, and there's not a lot of them around, but I thought they were a really nice looking bike, so this one's got low mileage, the price right. I'm going to take it out and see what it's like. And here's the bike. Beautiful red color. This bike for 2012 is in excellent condition. Yeah, there was a scratch or two here and there, but nothing worth bragging about. These bikes came with the hard saddlebags that were quick release, and of course the windshield also quick release. It's got some extras on it like the crash bars up front, some chrome pullback risers, and of course a Vance & Hines 2-into-1 exhaust, which was not too loud, not too quiet, not too loud, just right. Now let's take it out for a ride. Due to it being such a windy day, listened to the video and, well, it really got annoying, so I'm doing this voiceover. Now, if you're not familiar with the Switchback, of course, the idea and the reason they call it the Switchback is because you got a quick release windshield and saddlebags. So, you know, if you're going around town, you don't need to carry anything, and you want that, the cruiser look, you just pop off the windshield. I mean, it takes 20 seconds, and the bags another 20 seconds, and you got yourself a cruiser. Now, this is from the Dyna line, which was canceled, I believe, in 2017 when they came out with the new Softails that took the place of the Dynas, and for whatever reason pissed off a lot of people because a lot of people like the Dyna models. I really don't have any feeling about that. I believe that the new Softail models are a better bike, better handling, smoother. That's one thing, though the motors on the Dynas were rubber mounted, you do get vibration. You could feel it in the grips and the floorboards and even the seat. Not objectionable because it's a low frequency vibration versus high frequency. On a high frequency, if you get vibration, especially through the hand grips, it tends to put your hands to sleep. You get numb within an hour. Well, that's not going to happen with this bike. But you should know that, yeah, you're going to feel that you're on a V-twin motorcycle. You'll feel some vibration. But it is a good handling motorcycle, very maneuverable. And the reason for that is the handlebars turn from lock to lock quite far. That makes it, at low speeds, very easy to maneuver this bike. I'm betting you could turn this bike in about 16 feet from full lock. The ride on it, you got shocks, 2 shocks in the back, and of course the forks. I believe it's 3 inches of travel in the back and 3.5 or 4 up front. So the ride is fine. It's nothing objectionable. It's a little bit on the firm side, but no big deal. Now, this bike has actually only 6,300 miles on it, which is very low mileage for 2012. And you can tell by the way the bike looks. I mean, you stand 5 feet away, and it looks like a brand new motorcycle. Granted, there's a scratch here or there, and nothing that you couldn't buff out. So it's any scratches you see on here, they'll come right off with a little bit of polish and buffing. But it's a good ride motorcycle. It's fun to ride. I think the weight on these bikes was just under 700 pounds. And the reason they came out with this bike is because some people were afraid to ride an 850-pound bike or felt they couldn't handle it. Maybe they didn't know the proper techniques. So this was an alternative. You got a bike that weighs 150 pounds less, yet it still comes with hard bags. And I believe you could even get a trunk for the back of these. But it sold the first year. I remember in 2012, the dealers couldn't get enough of them. But within a year and a half, the 13 and 14 models sales went down, and as Harley tends to do with bikes that don't sell well after 2 or 3 model years, they discontinue the model. Of course, with that 103 twin cam motor, which a lot of people like as well, parts and everything are readily available, aftermarket parts. If you want more power, there's all kinds of aftermarket parts to bring it up to, well, probably what you would see or what you would feel on a 107 M8 motor. Got a decent lean angle. I believe it was 26 or 27 degree lean angle before the floorboards start to scrape. And with this bike, when you hear those floorboards start to scrape, you can go another 2 or 3 degrees more before you're hitting any kind of hard parts because the floorboards do bend up a bit. Not that I recommend that out on the street, But if you're practicing in a parking lot and you want to find your bike's lean limits, pretty easy to do on this bike. Just start turning circles or figure eights, and you'll feel exactly where those pegs start to rub on the ground. Now, Wesley Chapel's got a great selection of used motorcycles, almost all of them in almost like new condition. So if you head down to Wesley Chapel Harley-Davidson, you're looking to save a bunch of money and get a really nice bike that's capable of touring in and around town use, ask for Pete. He'll help you out. And take a close look at this bike. For $7,000, you get a lot for your money. Thanks for watching.